Today I'm going to be creating some crafts with these tumbling tower blocks. Along with 7 friends of mine, today is part of a playlist hop called I'll Tumble For Ya. At the end of this video, go to the descriptions to see the next person in the hop and see what they've created with the tumbling tower blocks. So, on to my first, and I'm going around a Dollar Tree vase. I have a couple of these. This is the larger one, and I'm going around with the blocks, not gluing it to the glass, just laying them against the glass. And I put them down like north, south, east, west, with the skinny side on top and bottom. Now, the next layer I am gluing, and it's going to be diagonal to the first. I can show you better than I can explain to you. So just imagine that I'm making a new north with that diagonal block and going all the way around again. Just little dabs of glue and then put a block down. Sorry, I'm still running out of frame. I'm almost done with my craft room and I'll be in frame again. Yay! But still at the dining room table at the moment. Now here I'm just finishing up on that second layer. Like so. Now the third row is going to be the same direction as the first. Here it is all speeded up. The fourth row is going to be the same as the second. And fifth row goes back to the same as first and third. Just like that. I had enough blocks to go around 4 times on the shorter face. And here's what they look like once I finished. You could paint them if you wanted to, but I really love the look of the natural wood. And here they are with some baby's breath from Walmart inside the vases. But by not gluing it to the glass, you can also use them as a vase on their own. But you have to go over that little lip that's at the top of those. It takes both hands for that. Here they are as little baskets by just using a piece of an old leather belt like a handle. I didn't glue it or anything, I just popped it in the top. Added some decorative eggs and cutesy wooden Easter baskets. The next look here is candle holders. These are some battery powered candles that I have that fit perfectly and look wonderful inside the blocks. And here's just some sticks inside hurricane glasses from the Dollar Tree inside those natural color wood blocks. And there I'm showing it as a riser just by putting something flat on the top. Like so. Next is all 9 rows together as a tall vase on its own. But my favorite look is the one coming up. I used some Dollar Tree lights from Valentine's Day, and look at that. Wow. Red glowing lantern. That's my favorite. And here I'm showing that it takes 3 blocks to make a square, and I just glued those together and put some plastic carrots on them. They can sit on a tiered tray. Now we're going to get messy. I took 2 blocks and glued them together. I did that 3 times. I'm going to be making 3 bunnies. I'm making them to resemble the 2x4 bunnies that you see on Pinterest, just in miniature form. I used Waverly white chalk paint, 1 coat, and I went through my buttons and pom-poms and beads and such to try to figure out what I wanted for noses and bunny bums, puffy tail. So I'm using a pony bead on one, a button on one, and a little white pom-pom on the third. Once I figured out what I wanted on each, I just put a dot of glue down, and boop, there's the nose. I'm using some gold pipe cleaners for whiskers, just because that's what I had on hand. I know a different color would be much better, maybe white and not sparkly. But what's neat about the pony bead is you can put those whiskers right through the center of the bead, and 3 went through just fine. As for the pom-pom and the button, I put a dot of glue on each side of those and just stuck those little whiskers in there. Like so. Then after that, I made some little sleepy eyes looking down. I'm thinking maybe lashes. I don't know yet. Now for those little pom-pom tails. I had 1 pink pom-pom in a larger size. And then for the other 2, I just used some small styrofoam balls. Dot of glue, stick it down. The ears, I used 2 different materials. You'll see the pink one in the middle was cut out of some of the foam pieces from Dollar Tree. And then I used the little pipberry garland things, yeah, that, for the other 2's ears. There's my little bunnies in the front. Cute, cute. Now let's turn them around. There's a styrofoam tail, and you'll see that that first one I turned around, I had to glue it on the back because I couldn't figure out how I'd make it stand up. Then by the time I got to the third one, I figured it out. That's all I have for you today in the I'll Tumble For You hop. Thanks for stopping by. Now hop on over to the next video using the link in the descriptions below.